think I need to turn around. I think it's that way. Damn it. We got echo. I don't think I need to turn around. I think it's that way. We got echo. I don't think I need to turn around. I think it's that way. There. No more echo. No more echo, echo, echo. Nope, no more echo. Forgot to turn the sound off on the playback again, as usual. So anyway, howdy. This is Pale Rider. And I'm running into islands, so it must mean I am back.
Mates out!
Assassin's Creed Rogue. Oh shit. Oh, that's not the
Fire!
right button. That was the left button. Never mind. Oh god, there's
Fire!
somebody trying to get me. Oh, I should have left those for him.
Fire!
She hit us square, sir!
Brace yourselves!
Damnation! Miss! I'll have at ya! Hold tight! Here we come!
Let's get that buddy. Buddy? That butt ass. Buddy? Butt ass. Ass wipe?
Say hello to the princess.
Say hello to my big ass friend.
Die!
That was just redundant. His little friend is a sarcastic way of saying big ass friend. What was I thinking? I wasn't. That's the problem. Never thinking. Just talking. Spewing out garbage out of my lips. Just spewing. Does he think he's in charge or something? He's barking orders like a barker.
Fire! Fire! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Hey, one level reset. How many of those things I got to take down before it resets?
As
I
much
still haven't
sail
figured
as
this
you
out.
can.
In Assassin's Creed,
Full sails! And she was mistress of her trade. I'll go no more.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you could
Fire!
Since Romans meanwhile rule I'll go no more. Stations! On your mark, Captain!
you could actually buy your way out of a wanted level. And all the Assassin's Creeds, you could kind of buy yourself
Ready,
out of.
Captain!
Fire!
We're heading for a crash, sir!
Yeah, that's what happens when you crash. You're in for a crash, so it just happened.
Cannon ready!
More coming, sir.
More's coming. Oh god, there's another one.
More enemies sighted, sir.
Yeah,
Keep us
your
safe,
mama.
Fire!
Shot, sir.
Ready to fire, Captain!
I can't see the other boat now.
Let
It's
out
not in the
some
right
sail.
spot, is it? It moved.
Enemies firing! Have sail!
Okay, let's get this one for a minute. Well, oh, this is a bigger ship. So kill the cup. Where's the cup at? There he is. Put a bullet in his nog. Ooh, got two of them with one cannonball.
Ready for your trick to
You'd think you could kill more than one guy with a cannonball anyway, especially if they're right in a row. Oh, I missed that one. Ah! Ah! Ugh, ugh. Maybe I'll keep this ship. I don't know why. I haven't been doing any of the fleet mission things. Oh, and I guess that's a good place for my controller to go out. Because at least I'm not in any battles right in the middle of something. Get my ass blowed up. Well, let me change my batteries. put this stuff back away. I need to plug those in later. Alrighty. Now, what was I going to do? Send it to the fleet, right? Done. Hey, you promoted from prisoner to captain. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, God, there's a bunch of dudes. Are all those guys after me?
Warship incoming!
Oh, they're all after me? Oh, wait. Oh, there's one. Where's the one that I shot?
They have help, Captain!
Oh, that's Sam up there?
Touch the wind!
Oh, shit. What was that one out?
Prison
You
ship
bastard.
carrying get in the way!
We got her,
British
Captain.
prisoners on that ship.
Fire!
Fire!
Fire to the drag! Fire!
That's got them.
Oh, man, I sunk it. Didn't need to sink it. It's a sunken ship. Wow, the two of them? No, there's two of them still.
Hostile warship closing!
Fire!
French inside!
I didn't hit it full on, did I?
Taking the blow, Captain!
Fire!
I'll get both of them at once. Maybe.
Captain.
Oh, shit. No, don't kid it. Oh, shit. I almost sunk it.
This is your end.
Oh, and I got another wanted level. Another chips on my ass. Do you know the Muffin Man? Muffin Man, Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? Could I stop with the cannonball?
Victory is ours!
Victory is ours, Captain. La boat, la boat.
La boot. La boot, la boot. Or is that das boot? Das boot, das boot. That is if tattoo were German. What is he actually pointing at? He was pointing at the ground. Right there, right there, right there. See, that's the ground. That's the ground.
Ready
Where's
for
the other
your
one?
trip to hell.
They're firing on
Turn
board!
around.
Sweeping hit.
Splitters!
Right now.
Drive them down!
Wow. Is that a that's not the right boat. What just happened? Are we still going after that one? Wow, that's a little, we turned. Damn, this is a little out of range. It's closer. Or she. They always called boats she's, huh? Because they're temperamental and sexy. Damn it, I missed like everything. So there's a prison ship or something right straight ahead of me. I'm gonna have to take that out. There was no metal on this ship. What good was it? I don't need all that other crap. I got lots of crap. I need non-crap. Need a good non-crap. Okay, so there's a slave ship. I need to take out... Oh, God, and here comes this guy. I probably should take him out first. Yeah.
You have your orders!
Blues down! Catch some wind!
Troubles will come. Right dead center. Right. Now. Yep. That's all it took. That's all she wrote, buddy.
Awaiting orders, sir!
And she wrote a lot before she stopped writing.
Jump into the drink while you
Make
can!
them rue the day they crossed us!
Murder she wrote. It's right up my alley. Oh, that's my guy. Wait, where's oh, there's other guys. Die.
Your end.
Woohoo! 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 25 medals. I don't even know if I got enough to upgrade my ship yet. So I need to at least have 200 over so I can... Okay. I got 459. So to get 200 over, I only have 2 more upgrades. So to get 200 over, I need 320 for one of the upgrades, and well, 320 for each. So if I can get 520, I'll have 200 over. And then I'll be able to do one upgrade. If I get 700 altogether, well, actually, it's not 700. 720. No, that would only give me 100. I don't know. 820. Maybe I can do it with
Meet the quarters!
recipes.
Get the maids free!
Who the hell's this guy?
Fire!
Oh
Fire!
shit! Shoot me!
Loose all and trim sharp
Man.
fluid.
They have too much
Fire!
fire! On it!
He's just really freaking jacking me, ain't he?
Fire!
They are firing a volley!
We got a captain. What a bird.
Damn, he's tearing me up.
Keep us afloat!
Damn! What kind of ship is that? What am I freaking dealing with here?
Wave to larboard.
Fire!
Captain, put a shot through
Oh,
her.
it sunk. Damn it! I didn't want it to sink. I wanted to.
Keep out of a cannon range!
Wait. Is that the? Which one's the slave ship? I don't want to sink the slave ship. Damn it!
Fire!
Get out of
Fire!
range!
Iceberg is sinking.
Fire!
We've been hit.
Damage!
Damn, I'm
Ready to
getting
fire,
fucked.
Captain.
A wave, rogue wave or something.
Fire!
Cheese
There he is. Oh shit. Okay, is that it?
The next one will send them to low neck.
Wow, there's a bunch of guys over there. I gotta freaking get the slave ship before I run into anybody else because I am damaged. I'm damaged goods, man.
Turn them to kindling.
And
Bring them in!
Bajuja? That's a stupid fucking phrase. Where'd I get that? It's like booyah. But with some kind of gay freaking thing to it. All right.
Yes!
This is a big ship, though, man. I probably should save it. Got some metal, too, and some poundage. Well, I can't save this ship. Damn it. I need to repair. I need to repair. Oh, it repaired anyway. A little bit. Now, where am I going? Something's after me.
The ship, Captain.
I don't even know, man. Where am I going? Oh, up here. Okay, let's make a left. And I'll get that one ship on the way.
Loose and trim too! On sail, shelter!
Somebody's after me. Hey.
Well guarded, sir.
Damn it, raised my
Ready to hit
levels.
them,
I'm gonna
sir.
have a suck-ass bastard after me.
They have sent bounty hunters after us.
This is better than a crazy bitch. New York had
Ease off
crazy
the
bitches. The ocean has suck-ass bastards.
Calm down and clear up. Crowd on every inch of sail.
Topsails, gallants, loosen trim.
Heave! Heave!
What's the naval vessel thing going on? Oh, right in the head. Oh, God. I'm going to shoot my guy. Where's... Oh, the fort. Oh. God. So I wasn't paying attention. I need to fix my boat. Fix my boat. Hey, Hunt, what's up? Welcome back. After this next AC live stream, can you do Black Flag and not knock off Black Flag? No, sorry, man. I just streamed the entire game of Black Flag. Just look on my main channel. You'll see it, and you can watch it if you want. But I've already streamed Black Flag 2 different times, and this is only the first time I've streamed this one, or second time. The second time I've streamed this one. After I'm done with this, I'm trying to get this one done because Hogwarts Legacy's coming out. I'm going to be streaming that in February. I also have Elden Ring that I want to stream. Somebody bought me that for my birthday, which was just a couple weeks ago. Actually, it's just 1 week ago. And I'm really looking forward to playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate again for the second time. But I'm not going to do that until after I'm done with those 2 games. But I'm trying to get this one over because I only have a couple more weeks before, well, about 3 more weeks before Hogwarts comes out. You also did AC3. Yeah, I started with this last time of playing all the Assassin's Creeds. I started with Black Flag. No, actually, I started with AC3. I played Assassin's Creed 3. At the same time, I was streaming Assassin's Creed 3. I was actually playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I was recording that. And I got the whole episode, or mission by mission, on my channel, on the main channel. If you look on there, you'll see it. You scroll down on the main page. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, from start to finish, every episode, and a lot of the side stuff. I did it mission by mission, all the way through the entire tracker. Well, this one's called a progress tracker. There is a DNA tracker or something. Then I did Black Flag, Freedom Cry. Then I did, no, not Black Flag, Freedom Cry. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I did Black Flag, then Black Flag, Freedom Cry, or Cry Freedom, Freedom Cry, whatever. Then I went back again to Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation and did that one all the way through. And I started to do the Tyranny of King Washington, but it was totally bugged out and it pissed me off so bad I had to quit. Then I did Unity. Actually, I stopped for one game and I played Fallout New Vegas. Then I did Assassin's Creed Unity, and now I'm on this. And next I was planning on doing Assassin's Creed Syndicate again. And I just didn't get to that one yet. So you haven't played? Yeah, I have played both. I've actually streamed every Assassin's Creed made at one time or another. It's all on my main channel. If you look on the main channel and you go all the way down towards the bottom, no, you did Assassin's first, right? I did that one. I actually played Assassin's Creed, the first Assassin's Creed, probably about 5 different times, but I only streamed it once, and it was back years ago. So what I was saying is, if you go to my main page, if you click on my little icon there, the skeleton face with a cowboy hat, if you click on there, that'll take you to my main page. If you go to my main page, you go all the way to the bottom of the main page, and there's a playlist called Completed Live Streams. I think it's just called Completed Live Streams. And if you click on that, actually the words Completed Live Streams, not one of the thumbnails, but you click on the actual words Completed Live. Let me make sure that's what it's called. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Because this game doesn't let me pop out like that. But if you go down there and click on that, it'll give you a list of all the live streams I've did over the last 8 years. I've been live streaming since 2014. So almost 9 years now. And, well, actually, no, I've been live streaming since 2015. So about 8 years. 7.5. But I've been YouTubing regularly since 2014. It's a complete game playthroughs, though. Yeah, it's called Completed Live Streams. Yeah, completed game playthroughs. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's completed game playthroughs. Yeah, that's probably it. If you click on the words, don't click on the thumbnails, just click on the words up at the top there, and it'll take you to the entire playlist of playlists. And each one of those playlists is a complete game. Anyway, let me get back to the game at hand.
We should
here.
reinforce them all. Right!
Give me some
Oh,
speed!
shit.
Spread our wings
Shit,
to
I
the
gotta
wind!
get this
Loose topsails,
other
gallants and
bastard before I
royals!
fight that. No!
All in the stunts!
No!
Close down!
Son of a bitch, it's fucking wind in this game, man. Come on. Give me control. Give me control.
Fire!
Iceberg is his weakest spot there, sir.
Short sail!
This is gonna be
Get out
tough.
the squall!
Ready, Captain!
Oh, shit. Why? Why do I get those squalls now every time I hit
Tops, gallants,
something
royals,
like that?
studs!
Oh, I must have hit the
Loose
iceberg.
topsails, gallants and royals!
Shit,
Trim
it
the
turned.
yards
Turned.
off the wind!
Shit
Unfurl
that I was going
mates.
after.
Let's
Turn
move.
directions.
Loose down, gallants! Ah!
Runway hooks away!
Wow. That guy twice. Now, how did I miss that guy? Oh, come on. Stay straight. Oh, yeah, yeah. Blue Jay, what's up, man? How's it going tonight? Okay, I got everything I need there. Okay, now, hopefully there's no other ships around here because I don't want to have to deal with ships while I'm trying to take on the fort. That's always a bad idea. Oh, God, there's one right behind me. And there's 2 of them up here. Son of a bitch. Look at all of them coming this way. Let me just hurry,
Get the
hurry.
main
Hurry,
speed.
hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, God. Hurry.
We're approaching a fort.
Fire!
Enemy ready, Captain.
Fire!
We terror the splitters.
Fire!
Went right over the top of that stupid ship.
Crash, sir!
Fire!
Get you exposed to their orders, sir.
Fire!
I'm gonna hit the island.
Blues over.
Damn.
Sticks.
When that happens.
Fire!
Easy spot for their orders, sir.
Get wasted. Not concentrating on this stupid thing because there's freaking
Fire!
boats.
Fire!
That's their weak spot. Take a shot, sir.
That's got them. Ready, Captain.
Fire!
She's weakest right there, sir.
Fire!
That doesn't even hurt them.
Awaiting orders,
Damn
sir.
it. Come on.
Fire!
Oh, shit, that-
Captain, put a shot through her there.
Captains the challenge! Fire! Let out some
Come on.
sail! Crowd it all on!
Come on, man those sheets.
Can I see what I'm doing? I hate the freaking way this works, man. You can't see up. You can't see up. So the best way to freaking deal with these things is with the mortars. But you can't freaking use the mortars if you can't see up.
Fire!
Shit.
Spider wings!
Stunsels out.
Fire!
Keep us afloat, sir.
Fire!
Ready, Captain.
Fire!
Ready to fire, Captain.
Fire!
She's weakest right there, sir.
Cannon ready.
5 of these bastards, too.
Fire!
Take
that
a
free?
shot, sir.
Oh, shit. I'll get you on the other side.
Bring.
Batten yourself!
Don't lie about. Get to your shoes.
Loose and catch them!
I wish I could see. I have no clue where they're at. I have no clue where the hell their other towers are. Is that one right here?
Fire!
Yeah, that one. Oh shit, is there... What the fuck is in front of me?
Mates out! Let's go!
Damn. This is North Atlantic crap. Screwed up in this game. In
Fire!
Black Flag, you could actually see what you're aiming at when you're using the mortar. Can't do it in this game. It pisses me off. Shit, I just aimed too high.
Fire!
Did I get it? Almost.
Ready, Captain.
Now I can see it because I'm far enough away. That's not even the right friggin' tower, is it?
Not but
Son of a bitch. Where is it? There it is.
There, Captain.
Finally.
Good shot and finish her.
I hate these cutscenes. There was no sense in this cutscene unless it puts me right there. See, but it doesn't. See? And here comes another ship. Where's the dock? It's not going to let me dock, is it?
We bearing down on those.
Reef it all tops!
Is it docking? It didn't say it was going to dock. I'm going to land on the water anyway. No. Whew.
What do you be needing today, then?
Wow. I can upgrade this thing completely now, I think. I'm going to. Happy belated birthday. Related, not belated. What does that mean? Belated basically means late. Are you talking about my birthday? I thought you knew that my birthday was last week. Let me go over here. I missed something on the stream because I was trying to do that. Let's see. There we go. Oh, hey, Dale, what's up, man? How are you doing, Pale Rider? I'm sitting here on vacation taking care of the dog. Yeah. Experiencing some lag and freezing on my end. Is it only on my end or is something happening? Huh, I don't know. I haven't seen any on my end, but then again, I'm right next to it, so. We'll call him Dale. That's his name. That was the name of one of my best friends ever, man. Dale Pruitt. He died back in the 80s. Oh, Blue Jay, I don't feel any older. My birthday was Wednesday. Oh, yeah. It was his birthday belated. Yep. Happy birthday, man. And mine was last Wednesday. That's my name. When he said belated birthday, I was just mentioning my birthday a while ago. I thought that he was talking about mine because I didn't scroll up far enough. Sitting here on vacation drinking, I feel like it. Maya, the dog, is sleeping. Maya, that's the name of the dog. Yeah. I named my last dog after a girl too. Named her Tessa. She was an Australian Shepherd. She died about 10 years ago. Don't react to your message, please. Why? Talking about my birthday. Yeah, I didn't catch that because it was... It was scrolled up too far by the time I was done with the mission that I was on. No Dale's birthday. Yep, got that now. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Okay, I got enough to buy the last upgrade, and then I should be fully upgraded. And I still have enough metal to renovate quite a few buildings, hopefully. So that should say 100% now. Wait.
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Morgan upgrades. 100, 100, 100. Cool. Shay's upgrades, I'm still lacking. Crafting, I've got 100, 100, 100. So this is the only thing that I really need to finish in this stuff. But I can't finish it until I progress in the storyline. Anyway. This is going to be tough, man. This is like level 100, or not 100, level 57, it said, I think. Yep. Now you got a headache. What happened? happens. Why? Why is there 3 guys? I just killed 2. Oh shit! Somebody see me? Gotta kill that guy. Kill that. Oh, that's the guy that saw me. Take out 3 powder reserves and kill the captain. Gotta wait for him to turn his face and then run. Run fast. Run deep. Wait, that's a submarine movie. Run silent, run deep. That was an old World War II movie. Recommended. Highly recommended. That's a good freaking movie. They did a remake of it in German called Das Boot. Das Boot. Das Boot. The original one was Run Silent, Run Deep. I'm pretty sure Humphrey Bogart was the captain of the vessel. Oh shit! Oh wow! Ow! Ow! Dish bush blue. Is that what he said? Dish bush blue. Dish a bush blue. Is that French? I don't know. Sounds French. Dish a bush blue. Oh, killed all those guys. There was 3 guys next to it. Dish a bush blue. Got this guy down there. He's going. So I heard explosion. It was like an explosion. I heard it, man. It was like an oh, now he's warming up by it. Oh, this is so nice and warm. We should have explosions every day. Let me see if I can get this one. Here. Did the guy drop his gun? No. My pistol don't have this kind of range, I don't think. I'm gonna have to get closer. Yeah. Oh shit! Somebody's after me. Is he coming up? The guy was running backwards. Why? I don't drink, it's bad for you. It's not exactly bad for you. It's bad for you if you do it too much. But it's good for you not to drink at all. It's not necessarily bad for you to drink unless you do it too much. And if you do it illegally. So don't drink until you're old enough. That's my advice.
Secure the fort! I want all intruders dead!
Oh shit, there's somebody behind me. Wow, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. Look at all the little ants. Little ants are gonna get me. Oh shit. Is he coming up here? Oh shit, I need to reload. They're everywhere. Look at all the little ants. Little ants. Exactly what happened to me in Black Flag. I just have beer. Beer I can drink. I'm Viking descendants. Don't give me crap about drinking. There you go. I'm Viking descendant too. So I feel you there. We need our alcohol. And I'm Viking and Irish and German, all the good beer drinkers of history. And then a little bit of Cherokee, which I don't think they drink very good, because the white man made them drink. All I gotta do is get Captain now. He's over there somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Hey, Capitan! He's the captain? I don't think so. But I will kill all of them anyway. Because they are enablers of the captain. Whatever a freaking enabler is. I never could get that. My daughter went to Al-Anon when she was little. I think that's what turned her into a freaking commie bastard when she got older. She went to Al-Anon when she was a kid because her mother was a freaking alcoholic. Oh shit! Come on, I didn't reload in time. I thought that I reloaded a long time ago. Guess not. But anyway, they teach Al-Anon that you're supposed to support freaking drug addicts and not support, help them by not enabling them. That is the biggest crock of shit that I've ever heard in my life. Because you don't enable a drug addict or an alcoholic. They do it their freaking self. It's their own fault. It's not your fault whether you enable them or not, you know? If they're going to drink, they're going to drink. You can say I'm not going to enable you by not giving them money to go buy their drugs or buy their alcohol. But are you really doing that for them? No, because they're going to find the fucking money anyway. They're going to find a way to get their alcohol or drugs. All you're doing is doing it for yourself so you don't have to pay for their habit, you know, which is a good thing, but you don't call it enabling. You say, no, I'm not your fucking bank. I'm not going to enable you. No, you're really saying I'm not your fucking bank. And that's the truth. Don't lie about it. Don't be a putz. Tell them the truth. I'm not going to pay for your habit. If you want to freaking satisfy your habit, and because I myself have probably done most things under the book at one point or another. I was never addicted to anything, but there had been times when I had freaking abused them quite a bit. But I don't believe in addiction per se. I believe that there's a physical addiction for certain things. Once you get a little too far into it, do them too much, even alcohol, you can get physically addicted to it. But I don't believe in addiction as a concept, because that just gives people the excuse to do it more. You have to... It's not a disease. You have to have willpower and have the mind set to quit. You have to say, I am not going to do this anymore, and not do it. And that's how I've always did it. I've got to times when I had, bad shit going on in my life where I've drank a little too much, or I've did a little of this and a little of that, a little bit too much, and it gets to the point where I say, wow, this is too much. I'm ruining my life. I need to quit, and I quit. Some people don't have that strong of willpower and maybe might need a little bit of help from somebody. But basically, it's on you. It's on you as a person, as an individual. And I've always believed in individualism. It's on you to change your own bad habits. Whether it's gambling, whether it's sex. Sex is never a bad habit. But it could be. It can be if that's all you think about, Gambling, sex, just porn in general. Any kind of what they consider vices is bad if you do it too much, If you don't control it. If you let it control you, And then you just have to take back control. And nobody's going to take control over anything but yourself. You know, you need to take control over it. You can't blame it on anybody else. You can't blame, oh, my parents were bad to me when I was little, so I drank. It's not my fault. I'm just a worthless piece of shit. I don't know, that's kind of overstating it a little bit. Because we're all worthless piece of shits at one time or another. There it is! And anyway. Now what? Okay, drink if you want. Yeah, you're healthy. Not as healthy, but healthy. What, are you guys arguing about drinking now? I gotta stop this a minute in the end. I can't even get over there. Can I? There it is. Game's on pause. Sorry I started that debate. I don't give a crap if it's bad for me. I'm 38 years old. So used to this right now. I'm just saying you can drink beer. I just don't recommend it. Well, how old are you? Don't worry about it. It's all I want to do right now. Let it go. Not drink it a lot anyway. Not drinking a lot anyway. You don't have to. I am. You're fine. Just how much do you drink beer? It's really... Why do you care? Just let them freaking drink. Like I said, it's everybody has their own thing, and if you can control it, let a person control it themselves. Every time that I was between wives or girlfriends, I went out and had a good time, and I had a real good time. But I just didn't want to stay. It wasn't because I was depressed or anything. It was because I wanted to go out and have a good time with people, and I didn't want to sit behind a freaking. Well, we didn't have computers at that time, so. Well, we did at the last couple, after the last couple wives. But, you know, people do things for their own reasons, and they have the right to do whatever they want, man. And it's not bad or good unless you let it be bad or good. If you can control it, that's on you. If you can't control it, then that's on you also. And nobody should tell you whether you should do it or not. Mindsets like that are what makes governments freaking outlaw shit like prohibition back in the 1920s. That was insane for the government to do that. And English, German, Norwegian, Irish, as well as I had a memory kick, and I feel like drinking. I haven't done it in a while. I'm watching the show trying to relax. I haven't drank in a while. I've cut back a lot after losing the woman I care about. After how many years ago I was in a dark place. Yep, I've been there, man. That's like I said, between wives, man, I went out and partied. Had a good time. You're healthy, not as healthy, but healthy. No. You do realize I have not drank a lot. I've only had a few. I'm sitting here in my house having a few drinks watching the show. I am fine. I have not drank like this in a while. Cool outfit. Hey, Zero, what's up, man? What's really offensive? Something I said? I really, seriously, Hunt, if you're offended by anything I say, that's not on me, that's on you. Offense is taken, not given. I don't care what the media tells you. I don't care what your freaking teachers tell you. I don't care what anybody tells you. You choose to be offended by something. I don't choose to offend anybody. I just say what I freaking say, and I don't know exactly what offended you. Was it? I don't know what I said, because I say a lot of things, and if it offends you, that's on you. It's not on me. So I'm not going to apologize, because I didn't do anything to offend anybody. You chose to be offended, and if it's somebody else that offended you on here, same thing. Hey, Zero, how are you? I mean, today, just woke up, just chilling, man. Hope you are well, Blue Jay. Anyway, hope everybody's okay and having a good time. I was just please don't mess with other people on the stream. That could get you banned. If you continue to mess with somebody for something that they're doing in the privacy of their own home, a consenting adult doing whatever they fuck they want, they have the right to do it. And that's what all I was been trying to say. Whether it's offensive or not. I'm trying not to think about my late fiance right now. I am having a few drinks, enjoying the show. I'm sorry, Pill Rider. Hey, it's not on you, man. I have nothing bad to say about anything you said. And I'm sorry to hear about your fiance, man. Like I said, I've been there. My one of the loves of my life just died just in the last couple months. And I found out about it through her son. Actually, my son. It was my son's best friend's mom.
Keep your eyes peeled.
And my son's mom died a couple years ago.
Since Cressy,
They'll stay away if they know what's
She was one of the loves of my life also.
long before that even.
So I feel you, man. Matter of fact, I don't know how many of my
What's on
exes
your
are
mind,
still
Captain?
alive. I'm getting old. When you get as old as me, it starts to become a continuing thing. Anyway, I think I'm done here. Wait. Appearance, ammunition. Wait, let me... Wait. Oh, wow, I used most of my mortars. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, though, man. Just have a few beers and relax. I downloaded the Ezio collection last night. I can't wait to play it. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, man.
Rum bit of
So
business,
back
that.
last year, about this time, my computer was down. It was broke. And I couldn't get it working. And it happened to be just something really simple and stupid that I should have... I was a computer technician back in the 90s. I actually worked as a computer technician at a school. I was in the IT department. I was their only IT person, except for I had an IT manager, which didn't actually do physical work. He just did book work, and I did all the physical work, and I had like teachers' assistants that, or not teachers' assistants, student assistants that helped me. But I was the boss of them. And I worked at that place for years. And then I got a job as an apartment manager, and then later apartment supervisor, property supervisor. But during that time, for the next 10 years, I did a lot of programming and database programming and working on, working on computers. I had like clients that they were actually my vendors. I had a carpet company that I did business with, and plumbers and maintenance companies and shit like that. And if they had any problems with their computers, they called me for computer work, and I'd go and work on their computers for them. So I had quite a few clients that were actually my vendors, and other clients. So I did that for years. So I was a computer technician for a lot of years, and what was the point on that? Oh, yeah. So knowing that much about computers, I really felt stupid when I finally figured out what was actually wrong with my computer, and it was down for months. But during that time, well, actually it was down for about 6 months. But during that time, I played on my PlayStation just to keep. I had one of my old computers. I couldn't. My gaming computer was the one that was down. So I had one of my old computers that I can get on and do some things, but I couldn't actually play games on it. So luckily, Blue Jay got me a PlayStation 4 a couple years ago. So I had it, and I started using it, and I streamed on it a little bit, but mostly I just play games without streaming. And I got that Ezio collection and started on part 1, and then by the time I got to part 2, I started streaming it. Brotherhood. I might have even streamed some of part 1, or not part 1, but the first one, Assassin's Creed 2. I think I might have even streamed a little bit of that one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I didn't make it to Revelation until after I got my computer running again. And then I've been planning on just doing a series on Revelations, but I haven't got around to it yet. And anyway, let me figure out how to get... Where am I going? Am I even pointing the right way? Oh yeah, I am. I go right through that path.
Loose made sails! For sale! On sale!
Anyway, that's a good freaking collection, man.
Some cargo from a wreck over here, sir.
I need a laugh. Thanks, Pale. Yeah, I hope I could accommodate, because I'm about goofy enough to freaking make people bust a gut a few times. Just by my stupidity. It's not like I try to be funny. Just happens. I'm being stupid. Oh, what's all that over there? Is that what is that?
Floating cargo for the taking.
Is that cargo?
Leave the topsails and gallants.
Yeah, it is. I thought it was. Whoa. Is this hurting my boat? I don't think so. Trying to get better
Catch some wind.
mood.
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Thanks. What? What did I say?
Sir, to 4.
Where am I
Ease
going?
off the wind.
Did I tag it still? Is it still tagged? No. Oh yeah, it is. That's where I'm headed. Hey, let me get this on the way first. Is those like mines over there, or I can't tell.
Tops, gallants, royals, studs.
Full sails!
This wind, man. It is loot.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Iceberg smashed. Flotsam, sir.
Dodge the royals.
Oh shit! Whoa! I thought I freaking
Some evening
got that
I will
iceberg.
tell tales about this voyage around a warm fire. This
Damn it.
evening would be perfect.
Thought I got that iceberg.
enough
I need to
blankets
shoot
in
it
the
again?
world to keep you warm here.
Ready, Captain!
There it is. Alrighty.
Get some sail upon.
Strange, beautiful world out here.
Damn it, wrong button. It's a frigate. Stone cloth. There's no metal. I don't want you. I need metal, man. Where am I going? Oh, it's right there.
Loose all! Let's move!
Going right for an iceberg. Let's not be a pre-Titanic. Get on my way. Freakazoid. Oh, God. Is he going to... Oh, God, I'm going to hit the freaking iceberg!
Blues up! These are sticks!
What the hell, man? That son of a bitch ran me right into it.
Maids out!
It's his fault.
Let's go!
I didn't do
Loose
that.
topsails, gallants and royals!
Trim the yards off the wind!
What, how do I get in here?
Short no sail!
How do I get in here? Do I shoot this thing? Can I shoot? Come on.
Unfurl, maids! Let's move!
Spread those shields!
Fire!
Wow.
Ease off the wind!
Wow.
All sail! Fire!
Some cargo.
Damn.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Some cargo. Wow. Is there any more iceberg there? No. I think I got them all. Some little ones.
Fire!
Not in front of me.
Mate,
What's the matter with you? There you go. Oh, I guess I
Get
cleared
the
the way a
maids
little bit more.
free!
There's another little one.
Spread those
Fire!
shields! They are foundering!
Alrighty. Made it through.
Hold them in! Get
I
off
think the
the
guy
wind!
that was going to ask for me left the stream. He was offended. I think he's still there. Offended Pale Rider said, in a country where everybody has their own opinion. Yep. Assassin in this game, why are we still here just... Why are we still here just to suffer? The assassins? I don't know. I think that they really made a mistake on the way they wrote this game. It doesn't make a lot of sense on the way the assassins are. Oh God, why? Can you not jump on that little pole right in front of you? There you go. They make the assassins out to be some real bad people in this. And like I said this yesterday, I've said it a couple different times. There's no way, even if the assassins are corrupt, they still would show. They would still try to hide the corruption. You know, they wouldn't be so blatant about it because that would go against their creed, and everybody in their creed and in their organization would start rebelling against them. And that's what Shay should have did in the first place, is rebelled against the bastards. Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm way up here. And why? What is going on here? Why would it go in there? I don't even know. So I have a feeling that this game was, you know, they have different teams of writers, and this one was made at the same time as Unity. So I have a feeling that the people that wrote this particular Assassin's Creed did not know anything about Assassin's Creed. They did like a quick crash course on what Assassin's Creed's like. And said, hey, why don't we make it so that the assassin turns into a Templar? It'd make more sense if a Templar turned into an assassin. Which, haven't they in one game? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Whoa, whoa. Did I get it? I got it, I think. Now there's another chest above me, maybe? No? Where is it? Probably on the ground down there. Oh, right here. There it is. Rogue is the only Assassin's Creed game that took a year to make. Yeah. For every other one, about 3 years. Oh, yeah. No, I meant their forces and the Patriots. Exactly what happened with Shay in this game. Well, adios. I think the idea of Rogue is really cool, but they really messed it up, in my opinion. Like, if you were to tell me the idea of Rogue, I'd be interested, but yeah, I think the idea is really good, and I think they could have did it better. If they really wanted to do it, they shouldn't have had Shay as a career assassin. And if they really wanted to make it look like that he had a reason to join the Templars, they should have emphasized how corrupt the assassins were to begin with, how corrupt they really got. A lot more in the beginning, not just over just one little thing, you know. That's what they're making it out of, is this one little incident, which doesn't really even look like it was their fault completely. I mean, they could have prevented it, but they didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. But they could have made, shouldn't have made him, they should have made him stupid, for one thing. Because maybe a stupid person would have joined the Templars, thinking, oh, the Templars are better, blah, 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 blah. Because they don't really know. They're not smart enough to realize what they've been fighting against their whole friggin' life. If it would have been a new assassin that didn't really know a lot about the assassins, and that new assassin would have been maybe influenced by Templar a lot more. He wasn't even influenced by Templar until after all that shit happened, you know? But there would have been so many much better ways to write it. They had to make the main thing is they had to make him an ignorant person. Maybe not stupid, but more ignorant about what the assassins are about and what the Templars were about. And they didn't show that he was stupid at all. Oh, shit. No. Oh, God, I'm just going to fight him. Oh, shit. For now. The music in the game is also top-notch, honestly. Do I have the music off? I don't even know. Oh, I guess there's still music. I can hear it. I usually have to turn the music off because of copyrights for YouTube. But some background music's okay. Warning to somebody like Hendrik that's streaming on YouTube. If you ever play Borderlands, turn the music off. Because that's one of the first games I ever played. It's one of the first games that I ever got copyright claims against. Because apparently in the music that they used for Borderlands, especially Borderlands 2, that was the one that got me the first time. Borderlands 2, they had a private contractor write the music and produce the music, and because of that, I guess in their contract they can claim copyrights on it. So if you play a Borderlands 2 game and you have the music going in the background, you will not be able to monetize at all, and you just get copyright claims on every single video if you don't turn the music off. Sometimes a team does not have enough time to do the DLC major game like Assassin's Creed or Mass Effect 3 I'm using for example. Also, look what path you take when you play the Fallout games. Are you sure what side do you want to take comparing to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood or Templars? Yeah, in Fallout, it's kind of easy to understand which side you want to be on. And I know that there's some faction differences in the first couple, well, you know, Fallout 3 and New Vegas. But you pretty much are on a straight path in that game. I don't think your choices do make too much difference in that game. You do have some choices that do make some differences. Like the ending, you can change about 2 or 3 different ways. But in Fallout 4, you can take 4 different paths. And the ending is different depending on which path you take. And I don't see any that in Fallout 76 a whole lot because you're on everybody's side. It seems like you're actually on a whole Raider faction side, which is, I don't understand why they would do that. I think it's just the way the political climate is now today that made it so that people think bad guys are good guys. They don't know the difference anymore. But yeah. Are you talking about the music intro to Borderlands 2? Yes, it's copy claim because it's licensed. Yeah. Also, any of the background music while you're playing the game, it's all copyrighted. I remember when way back, I don't think it was an actual stream, I was just wanting to do a video series of Borderlands 2. And I had the first one, I got copyright claim on it. And then I thought maybe it was just like you're saying, the intro music. But then the second one, after I was already into the game, I got one on it. So after that, I found some YouTube copyright-free music. It was actually in the YouTube library, music library, that sounded similar, and so I put that in the background, and it worked. Works pretty good, I think. But yeah, the Fallout games, you can choose a path. In this one, you really can't choose a path. You're going to get the same outcome no matter what in this game. I don't think there's any choices that make anything different in this game. Because in the Assassin's Creed games, you're actually playing the memories of somebody that's already done all this. So all this stuff that you're doing is already been done. So that's why the whole sync thing comes in. You have to stay in sync, and you can't detour from what actually happened in history, or you get desynced. Or unsynced, however they put it. So you can't make any real choices. You're just following history. There's many different versions of the Raiders in Fallout. I know I'm saying used, for example, Fallout 4, Nuka Cola World, where you work with multiple raider groups. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I've only did the Nuka World once in there, but yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Hard mode, what's up? Why would you go into a stream of somebody you don't know and do the same thing with two different freaking accounts and say the exact same thing? And why would you say that? If you don't know me, you don't know anybody in here, but yet you come in cussing like that? You know, my friends can call me a fucker. My dad could call me a fucker if he was still alive. My son can call me a fucker, and we can laugh about it. But somebody I don't know comes up to me in real life and calls me a fucker, I beat the fuck out of him. It's a meme, dude. I don't care if it's a meme. Chill. Yeah, it's not the way to come into a room if you don't know people. Maybe it's a meme to people that you know. That's what I'm trying to say. If you know somebody, you can go in and say whatever you want to somebody that you know, and you know they're not going to hit you in the fucking face, you know? But if it's somebody you don't know, you don't come in and say shit like that right away. You have children? Yeah, I have 4 of them. And they're all full grown. My youngest one's 30, and he lives like in the house in front of my bus. It's internet, bro. It's not real life. It's real life if you're on it all the time. The freaking internet, and these people that I deal with on the internet are my friends, and they're more real than real life half the time, because I'm on the freaking internet, on YouTube or on games 24/7, man. I just think it's rude, that's all, okay? Maybe you think it's okay, but I just think it's rude to, when you don't know somebody, to just come in and say just cussing like that, you know? I cuss all the time, but just to come in and call people cuss words right away when you don't know them, it's just kind of rude. Maybe it's because I'm old school. I don't know. That's just the way I see things. Can I stop this boat for a second?
Cannon ready!
I desynced. What the hell? Blue Jay, if you're listening,
Sir, to...
I got it. I have a feeling that's the guy that left a while ago. And Blue Jay was right on Discord. Kind of funny how a guy comes in right after somebody else leaves. Wow, what the hell? Oh, okay. So I'm way back here now. I don't know how that desynced. Did those icebergs like crush me or something? Why would they put them so close to you so you can't even freaking destroy them before you get to them? I was trying to stop the ship so I can blow them out of the water first.
All sails shall take it.
Happened. I stepped away for a minute. I don't know. Some guy came in here saying, "Hey, fuckers!" And then when I bitched about it, he started freaking calling me a boomer and shit. Okay, boomer. I really think that word is just stupid. Messing with somebody because they're old, you know, that's another. I was talking to him about sign of respect and sign of being rude. That's what I was trying to say, you know. Was trying to explain to him that it's just rude to come into to anywhere where you don't know people and start just calling them names, even if it's like a friendly thing. You don't come into you'd never walk into a bar walk into a fucking biker bar. That's the bars that I used to hang around at. Walk into a biker bar, open the door, and walk in and say, "Hey, fuckers!" You're gonna get hit. Seriously, you're gonna seriously get your teeth knocked out.
Ready, Captain! A rather lively fishing habit. We are at the northern tip of Newfoundland.
Cliff ahead, sir!
But I was trying to explain that to him. It's all about being rude or having respect for people. And it's, oh shit, man, there's freaking crazy bitches here. But it shows no respect to call somebody a name that doesn't really mean anything. So this is a weird situation. When you talk to people on the left, you talk to leftists, any kind of progressives, they talk about showing respect to people and of all types of people, and you shouldn't have prejudices, you shouldn't have any kind of bigotry towards people, but yet a leftist is the first fucking person that'll call somebody a boomer or a millennial in a derogatory sense. You know, if you're just playing around with somebody, if you know them and you're just playing around with them, my son calls me a fucking boomer sometimes. I call him, well, he's not really a millennial. He was, well, I guess he is a millennial. He wasn't 18. Was he 18? I think, I don't even know. I don't even give a shit about that stuff. Generations, there's a difference between generations in a broader sense because we grew up with different things, but that doesn't mean that any generation is better or worse than the other generation. And what I was talking about respect is that when I was younger, we respected older people because of one thing. They have more experience on what is okay. Most people don't really try to understand what the meaning of life is. The meaning of life, I'll tell you right now, the meaning of life is to learn to be a better soul. Even if you're not a Christian, even if you're not religious at all, of any kind of religion, wouldn't that be the to make yourself a better person is like the goal, because you become happier. If you're a better person, you're happier. And the people around you are happier because you're a good person. So to become a better person, if that's the goal, the longer you're on this planet, the longer you're alive, the more most people at least, have learned to become a better person. You've had more experience in life, so you have a better chance of becoming a better person. So all through history, people respected older people because of their knowledge of being a better person. Because of their knowledge of understanding how to become a better person. Even if they didn't become a better person in that time period, you got to stay with me on it. If they became a shitty person, say they're freaking 80 years old and they have been a shitty person all their life. If you talk to that shitty ass person, you will learn to become a better person because they still know. They might not have become a better person, but they know how to become a better person because they've had more experience and they know where they've went wrong. So you can read between the lines and figure out how not to go wrong. You know, I have always had respect for older people when I was younger, and even now. I would much rather talk half the time to somebody that's 80 years old than somebody that's 20 years old. Not all the time. I mean, that's not as a rule all the time, but for the most part, they have a better understanding of life, and you can learn from them. I might be able to learn a few things from a younger person, like a 20-year-old, because there's some things that I never even thought of trying to learn. But I could learn a hell of a lot from an 80-year-old to become a better person, you know? And that's why it irks me when people just immediately start calling people names based on age. It doesn't make any sense. Especially when it's being derogatory because you're old. And I might not have completely understood that when I was younger, but I think I did inside because I respected old people. When I was 14, I lived around these 80-year-old Indians. There's a brother and a sister that lived in this cabin next to our cabin. We lived in an old mining shack in the middle of the Sierra Nevadas. And I used to like hang on every word this old man said. He always talked really slow. But I used to hang on every word he said because every single thing he said had some bit of wisdom in it. And I used to like be in awe all the time of things that this guy would say. He knew so much that was lost. It was a lost thing, living off the fucking land and shit like that, you know? If I wouldn't have listened to him, if there's ever a frickin' nuclear apocalypse, I wouldn't know how to survive. But now I do. But anyway. I think it is. Okay, had to get rid of somebody else. I knew that this was going to happen, man. So I've been arguing with some Marxist guy on the internet, or on a video, and not him, but I think I think that guy was okay, because we kind of had a mutual understanding at the end. But I think some other people that were reading are back and forth. Because the last time that we had trolls hit, it was because of that Marxist video. It's an anti-Marxist video. I have a video up on YouTube that Marxists do not like. And I used to daily, I would get on and debate different Marxist versus capitalist ideas. And just what was about 4 or 5 months ago, I don't know how long ago that was, where we had 3 or 4 months ago maybe, that we had a shit ton of trolls hitting every night, going completely ape shit. And I'm sure it was one of the Marxists that I was debating got his little butt hurt and went on to Reddit and got all his butt buddies to come on here and start fucking with us. And they fucked with us bad for months. And then they finally stopped. But I stopped replying to the comments on that video for months. I haven't even raised one issue on that video. I haven't replied to anything on that video since all that troll shit happened. But just lately, I've been debating somebody for about the last week, and I kind of thought that maybe I'd start getting trolls again because of that. And maybe I was right. I don't know. You can learn from examples. I agree, Pale Rider. The more experience, the better teacher. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And both of those statements right there. Even if they're not a good teacher, you can read between the lines. The more experience a person has, the better teacher they are. The more you can learn from them. Because even if they are not a good teacher, or if they're a bad person or whatever, you can read between the lines. You can talk to them and ask them the right questions. And even if they don't give you the right answers, you can figure out the right answers from their answer. If that makes any sense. Pale, do Marxists bite you in the ass often? Yep. I am brown. Yep. I miss both my grandfathers because I learned a lot from them. Yeah, I miss both of mine too, and they've been dead for a lot of years. Especially my last my grandmother was married 3 different times. One of my grandfathers on my dad's side. My mom's father, I didn't really get to know. He died when I was real young. And my dad's real father, I never knew. But his first stepfather, he died when I was like 7. And he was a great, great person. I love that guy so much. But then my grandmother ended up, when I was probably about 11 or 12, she married another guy. And he was so cool. He was a great person, man. And he was a 30-year, actually 28 years. He was in the U.S. Army for 28 years. So he was a Master Warrant Officer 2 when he got out. Chief Warrant Officer 2. So he was like high rank. That's almost the highest rank you can get as an NCO in the U.S. Army. It's comparable to a general. See, there, if you don't know anything about the military, there's two different types of ranks. There's the officer and a non-commissioned officer. And the highest officer you can get is, and the officers are more like the white collar workers, and the non-commissioned officers are more like the blue collar workers. So the officers and say the generals are these guys that can know shit on paper. They, except for if you're like George S. Patton, who gets out in the field, and freaking does something. Most of them sit in an office and just shuffle papers around. But the NCOs, the non-commissioned officers, which are the sergeants, are the ones that are down there in the freaking dirt and fighting with everybody, with people and shit. So he went. A warrant officer is if you go all the way through the ranks of being a sergeant, all the way up to a master sergeant. Then you become. Then the only rank you can get after that is a warrant officer. They'll give you a warrant officer rank, and he was a warrant 2, which is just like being, it's the highest NCO. It's really not even NCO anymore. You're above NCO and in between NCO and officer, but it's like being a general. But it's, a blue collar general. But yeah, he knew some shit, man. He taught me a lot. But he died when I was like in my 20s. Come on. There's this freaking psycho girl. Is it a psycho girl or is it a psycho dude? I don't know. But I better not shoot him because I'm going to stir up some shit. Sounded like a dude. His dying breath. Why haven't you unblocked report this person? The freaking the person on the Marxist video. The Marxist fight, I already read that part. Why haven't I unblocked them? I don't want to unblock them. I wanted blocked. But I did report a few of them. A lot of them. All the ones that were on here during that time, we reported. I don't know about now if they reported those 2 people, but if they keep coming back, they'll get reported. So where is this? There's one up there. Oh wait, I already read all that, huh? Can we please not talk about people dying, please? Just sad. Well, hey, it's part of life, man. I learned a lot from both of them. My grandpa Gus and Grandpa Lou both served during World War II, military, police, and Sergeant Army. Yep. Yeah, I bet you they had some good stories to tell too, man. My grandfather always had some really cool stories. That was Grandpa Jack. His real name was Jackson. I've never heard that as a first name for anybody. Or it's usually the name of a town or the last name of somebody. But his first name was actually Jackson. Well, I guess Jackson Brown.
Tell me what you see.
I don't know.
Think of that.
Some buildings.
Somebody right above me, huh? Oh, Jackson Pollock. Huh. So I was wrong. Never mind. And now that I think about it, I can think of 4 or 5 different people that's first names were Jackson.
Catch the guard. We've got a bloody defiler.
It's a long time indeed, very respectable. When I was 7, I wondered my purpose. I said, why am I still just for my parents to... What? Why am I still just for my parents to suffer? What kind of attitude is that when you're 7? Your parents suffering because you're alive? That's just wrong. And kind of sad, if you really think that. Grandpa Gus, Army, Air, World War II, full-blooded Norwegian. I wish I could talk to him now, knowing the more Norwegian thought I was. Yeah, it's kind of sad when you lose that knowledge. You know, when people die, you lose the knowledge that they had, and kind of what's kind of really sad that I think is my grandmother. I know something that she knew. Why is that not killing this guy? Shot him twice.
I hear the alarm.
There we go. Anyway, I know one of her recipes. This always makes me sad when I think about this. I know one of her recipes for spaghetti that nobody in the world knows but me. And I've tried to teach it to my son, but I don't think he cares to know. So I really want to make a video about it one of these days. You know, make a recipe video so that it'll live on.
Some good work,
Maybe not too many people will know it, but somebody will run into it eventually and say, hey, that sounds good. I'm going to try that. Then maybe it'll live on. I actually doctored up a little bit more than she did, but I used her base recipe. And that's only if I actually make it from scratch, which is not very often anymore because I really don't have a big kitchen or anything. But when I do make it from scratch, man, it is freaking so good. I can almost make it, though, with... There's a... Darcy was watching the stream. She just left me a message. Hold on. Hey, hold on, I'm writing her message back. She said she was trying to watch the stream and she fell asleep. I didn't know that she actually watched my streams anymore. That's my ex-girlfriend. Yep. I'm writing her another message back. All right. Hold on, I need to do something here. I'm going to kind of be glad when I'm done with this game for one other reason is that this doing this on two different screens, this game reacts differently to things, and I have to completely adjust things a lot of times. It's harder to get over to the actual chat. Anyway, I think I'm done there. Wait, let me check up chat here real quick. When I was 7, I didn't even know that sort of mentality. I know, me either. When I was 7, I was just out having a good time. Being a little kid, running around naked. I don't think I liked clothes a whole lot. No, by the time I was 7, I think I stopped running around naked. When I was real little, man, I hated clothes. One of my kids was the same way. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, it was my second son. He'd get out of the bathtub when he would frickin' take off running naked, and you'd have to frickin' catch him and make him put on some clothes, man. Up until he was, I don't know, he's 3 maybe or 4 when he finally started realizing he needs to wear clothes when he runs outside. I think I was a little older than that. I was probably 4. But I'd just take off running. I'd run outside. I'd be running around naked for a while until my parents would make me put on some clothes. My grandfather, not here anymore. My brother found the family tree. I wish I could show him this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about my grandmother. I had the internet when she was alive, but I didn't get into looking up my family tree. I did a little bit. I tried to look up some stuff, but I couldn't find a good source. But now I know a really good source of finding your ancestry and shit without paying a bunch of money. You don't pay any money. And I've looked it up and got lots of information. I can't find her side as far, though. I can only get as far as her grandfather. I think maybe one generation past that on one side of her family. I need to do some more research on that side of the family. I got one side of my dad's family back to my dad's family, you know, my grandmother's first husband. Got my dad's grandmother on his dad's side. I got it traced back to freaking Belgium and the Netherlands. And then I got my mom's dad's family traced back to 7th century, 6th or 7th. No, 7th or 8th century Denmark. and England and France. So I have French blood too on that side. My grandmother. Okay, so anybody that's played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there was a character in there named Rollo, which was also the same character that was in a TV series from the History Channel called Viking. Rollo, in that one it was Rollo Ragnar. No, actually it's Ragnar's brother. Ragnar Lothbrok. So it's Rollo Lothbrok. In real life, his last name was not Lothbrok, and he was not a brother of Ragnar in real life, but he's one of my ancestors. He was the I want to say Duke, but that's not what they called him in France, of Norway. He was like the head of, he was the main lord of Norway after the French king wanted to appease him and his freaking Viking hordes from destroying Paris. He gave Rollo he gave him the whole territory of Norway. He's a count? I guess that's what a count, Rollo. Okay, I need to get up there. Like going back this way. It's already in there. Maybe up here. But his wife was in the TV series. It showed his wife as being the king's daughter, but in real life it wasn't the king's daughter, it was another count's daughter, and she was French, so she would have been my great grandmother, something like that. And she where's that thing? It's way over there. No, that's not it. Thought I saw a shanty up here. That's probably what I saw. There's another one up there. Anyway, so her family was French royalty, and he was just a Viking warrior from Denmark, and not from Norway. In the TV show, I think they're from Norway, but in real life, him and Ragnar, I think, was both. Ragnar Lothbrok were both. There's the freaking shanty. I can see it now. I couldn't see it when I was up there. Yep, that's right where I was just at. Oh, it flew away. Oh, okay. I gotta go back. It must have flown away when I got too close to it and I didn't run. Anyway, that was in like the 1700s, and I haven't finished tracing his wife's tree back. His tree ends right there, but his wife's tree goes back like centuries. So I haven't finished tracing her lineage line back, but I'm sure it'll go back to about the fourth or fifth century. Go! Why you so slow? I get it. Yeah. Thought I was. I thought I was not useful for my mother ever, and she just had to cook for me. Why would you feel that when you were that old? Unless they made you think that. And if they made you think that, that's really freaking bad and wrong. Your mother should be teaching you that you matter, not that you are useless. That's a burden. If she made you think you're a freaking burden, it's on her, not on you. But now that you're older, you should get past that. Can't let shit like that define your life. Or the bastards win. And by bastards, I mean freaking society in general. Especially the society that freaking makes little kids think that they're useless. Oh God. She's gonna try to kill me. But anyway, unless there's a good lesson to be learned by what you were just saying about that, then there's probably not a really good reason for you to be telling people on the internet that kind of thing.
Well, now, what was in that thing? Well, what? Is your reason just another...
If you've learned lessons by it and can,
Well, now, what?
like, quote some kind of lesson that you've learned and some kind of moral to the story, then it would be a really good idea if you didn't tell people that. One thing I want to learn is to navigate myself with stars. Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool. You need to get one of those. What do they call them? I don't know. There's some kind of a little thing that they used to use back in the day. I know my grandfather could do that. It'd be cool to know. As of right now, I have no navigation. I have to navigate north and south. Yeah. All right, or you and I would be brothers because we're both Vikings. Yeah. Hey, Hendrix also a Viking. He lives in Sweden. He's from Sweden. I don't know where he went. He probably fell asleep, but he was on here earlier. And I think Zero's parents are families from Poland, I think, which is close. In the same area. I really enjoy the show. Oh, damn it. It went too fast. I missed that part. My relatives come from Norway, and I moved to Denmark. Family comes from there. Yeah. Brackley, hey, welcome, man. Welcome back. What's up, Blue Jay? Doing good, well today. I just felt useless because we'll just imagine having an uncontrollable child who never helped you. Well, that's just sad, man. I don't know what the reasoning for telling us that is, but if you were a boy, you were probably uncontrollable. And that's the sad, you know what's sad about it is that that's just the way society is now. And that's why they put all these kids on Ritalin. I've went over this a bunch of times. It's kind of messed up that they put boys into that category. When all they're really trying to say, if they say you're uncontrollable, is that you're not a girl. And that's why there's this whole big thing about freaking trans people nowadays, because guys don't want to be girls because they think that being a guy's wrong because the freaking society is making them think that by telling them they're uncontrollable. Boys will be boys. No, that's just wrong to say that. Boys will be boys. Well, what the fuck are they supposed to be? Just put them on Ritalin and ignore that they're a fucking boy. That's what they do. It's not you're not uncontrollable if you're a boy. You just have different hormones than girls. That's all there is to it.
I have as clear a shot as I can get.
Damn it. They're coming up here. That's one of the guys I need to kill.
I told you we'd find him again.
Damn it! Why? Go up! What the fuck is wrong with you? This stupid game. Now I gotta fight all these motherfuckers.
Choke off all exits. I have a clear shot.
I hate those guys. Oh shit!
Keep pushing him back.
You a son of a oaky ass bitch. No!
Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running.
Make him think he's losing us?
I have a clear shot.
Damn. That was just sad. I'm doing good. I'm getting Edward Kenway. It's Hidden Blade. Yeah. That he doesn't know how to use right. That he puts on the outside of his arm instead of the inside. That cracks me up. Yeah, we're Polish. Here, more interesting during medieval times. Yep. I'm pretty sure I have some roots back into Poland, too. I was looking them up, and that's what I'm saying. It was on my grandmother's parents' side. They are from Eastern Europe. Northeastern Europe and Southeastern Europe. In Poland, and I think some of them are from, like, Hungary and Romania. As far as I can tell, but I just can't find the right proof. I've been looking for it. I need to do more research on that side of the family. Hold on, I'm getting something to drink. Winged, hussars, and all. Yeah. Gotten any James Gunn crosses? I think I got most of them. I'd have to check. I don't know how to. Oh, I guess I could look. Hold on, let me get this before it's all gone. I was on Ritalin. It can mess you up. Bad, really bad. I lost my uncle to Ritalin. He OD'd. Yeah, see that? They put a whole generation of boys on Ritalin. I think they might still do it. I don't know. I hope they outlawed it by now. I haven't kept track of it, but when my son was a kid, they were trying to give it to him, and I told him, fuck you. No way. He's a kid. He's a boy. Deal with it. You know? I deal with it. You got to treat him like a boy. You can't treat him like a fucking girl. You got a whole generation of boys that are kind of potentially messed up from doing drugs, bad drugs. You know what Ritalin is? It's like freaking meth. It's factory-made meth. Why would you give that to a kid? After seeing things like that, I can't imagine how the society can be when I'm, let's say, 70. Hopefully it'll get better. See, the thing that you know that I've learned about life is once things get to the bottom of the barrel, sometimes they have to get all the way into the gutter. There's only one way to go, and that's back up. By the time you're my age, things will be a hell of a lot better. The society goes in phases. It has these ups and downs, and right now we're going through they have a more logical side, like, say, the Enlightenment back in the 1700s. And right after that, they'll go through a period of Romanticism, which that's what they called it back then. It was Romanticism in the 1800s, where it wasn't real logical. It was all emotional. And then they go back up to a logical side, which, say, the early 1900s. And then they go back down again. And I think these waves are coming even more and more because of technology, so they sped up. So they'll go back down to a more emotional side and then back up to a logical side, and down to an emotional side and up to a logical side. Right now, I think we're in the emotional down draft. And the only way to go back when you get to the bottom of that is back up again. And I think the perfect spot is when you're in the middle. You're not completely logical and you're not completely emotional. You have to have that balance. Everything has to have balance. So I'd say it's going to take maybe another 5 years to get the balance back again. Because I think the waves are they used to be within 50 to 100 years between waves. And I think it's getting more like 10 now, 10 to 20 years between waves. And the more advanced technology we have and the more informational technology we have, I think it might even speed up even more. You might see it happening every year. It'll freaking go up or down or up or down. And it seems like it's kind of going that way. Now that the freaking Republicans are back in the head of the House of Representatives in America, I think we're going to see an upturn again. But I hope it doesn't go too far up. That's the problem. See. Sorry to hear that, Dale. But oh yeah, the Ritalin thing. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, man. It's not a good thing. After the World War, I would see why a lot of Americans have Polish blood because of mass migration. Yeah. Well, actually, even before that, we've had mass migration from Europe all through the late 1800s, all the way up into right past World War II. The last big wave of immigration from Europe was right after World War II. And that's mostly a lot of the Eastern Europeans came over because of how they were treated by the Nazis. And then, after that, Russia took control of their countries, and all of them wanted to flee then. So we got a big mass migration because of Russia in like the early 50s when they started freaking walling off freaking the Iron Curtain is what they called it when the Cold War started and everybody wanted to get the hell out of Russia, or actually all the annexed countries, including Poland, all the, what do they call it? The Iron Curtain, yeah. All the countries behind the Iron Curtain. Anyway, the main reason why I was on Ritalin, because the main reason is my dyslexia, attention deficit disorder. Yeah, you know, and that is, a lot of boys have that, though. That's the problem with this freaking pharmaceutical answer to shit, is it didn't freaking help, because all it did is calm the kids down a little bit. There's better ways to do it that doesn't include drugs. And And dyslexia is more common than you think. And I think I don't know about in your case, but I think the majority of cases, it's not the way that they say dyslexia is. I think the majority of cases, kids don't see letters scrambled. What they do is they try to read it too fast or just glance at it and automatically think it's something else. That's what I do. I'll read things way too fast, and you'll see it when I'm trying to read something on this game. I've got a lot better at it because of reading out loud while I'm streaming, but I tend to read ahead of myself. I'll start reading and I'll see something ahead of what I'm reading and get it mixed up with the thing that I'm actually reading, or see something behind what I'm reading and get that mixed up. And letters and stuff like that seem like they're mixed up, but they're not really, because if I focus and I slow down and focus, I could actually see the right letters. I think it's more like that. I don't know if that's completely true or not, but that's my theory. And it could be... Here's the biggest problem. Discipline. And I hate trying to bring back the old days, but it's true that in past centuries, for thousands of years, when they teach boys to do things, they have to give them discipline. Somewhere around the 70s or the 80s, I think it was when the hippies started realizing that they were rotting away in these communes, and they actually needed to get a job to start living when they were in their 30s or 40s, and they started working. But they brought these freaking communist ideas into the workplace with them, or the family life with them, and they started becoming what we called yuppies at the time in the 80s. They started having these ideas that kids shouldn't be disciplined, that there's better ways to raise your kids, and they stopped disciplining them. They stopped. They made it when I was in elementary school, especially. By the time I was in high school, I guess it was still there, but people didn't do it as much. There was what they call corporal punishment in school. By the time you got to high school, corporal punishment wasn't that big of a deal, because kids were already, boys at least. You never seen a girl get her ass whooped at school, put it that way. You never seen a girl get their ass paddled in school, but it was a commonplace for boys. Almost every freaking teacher had a paddle behind their desk. And if you did something wrong, they would tell you to grab your ankles. You'd stand up in front of the fucking classroom, grab your ankles, and they would get this paddle and spank you like 2 or 3 fucking times. Big, hard whacks in the ass. After about the 5th time that happened, you didn't act up in class. You tried to pay attention. By the time you got to high school, there's no way in hell that you were going to do that, because you didn't want to get embarrassed in front of the freaking class by getting your ass paddled. You know? It's discipline. It teaches kids not to do things that are bad. And they don't do it anymore because it's like, it's not right in society to spank a kid. Bullshit. Bullshit. It teaches them stuff. If you get a kid, I think I've used this example before. You get a kid, and you see he has a fork in his hand, and he's a little kid, say a toddler, and he's walking towards a light socket with this fork in his hand. Well, actually, a fork wouldn't fit. Say a knife. Well, even him getting a knife is bad enough. But you see him walking towards a freaking light socket with anything metal that could fit in a light socket. Nowadays, what would they do? They go, oh my God, and they'd run up, oh man, and pull it out of their hand. Oh, you, and they baby the kid, right? Back when I was a kid, and this has literally happened to me, and when my son was a kid, well, my kids, this son, my youngest son that's here, I don't think he ever did it. It was one of my sons, though, did that. What we would do is go over to them, pull out whatever's in their hand, and smack their hand. Because the logic is that smack in the hand gives them a little bit of a sting in their hand, and they go, oh shit. Say, did that hurt? They'd say, oh yeah, that hurts. You say, well, if you stuck this in that light socket, it's going to hurt 20 fucking times more. You don't do that. So a little bit of a sting pain or a little swat on the ass is better than them running out in front of a fucking car or running down the hallway with a butcher knife in their hand and tripping and falling on it. A little bit of a spanking is going to hurt a hell of a lot less than dying or getting completely maimed by running in front of a freaking car. That's the logic behind that, and it's sound logic, but they don't believe in that shit anymore. And that's kind of what's wrong with society now. That's one of the major things that's wrong with society. And I've said this a million times, and this one guy, I met this guy on Fallout that said this exact. He said it without me even having to say it. Is the fall of society started with participation trophies. And that is exactly it. I can trace exactly back to when things started getting really stupid in society, back to the 80s when they started coming out with participation trophies. If you look at it and try to think about that, it doesn't make sense on the surface, but if you think about it really hard, you'll see exactly that that's true. That's exactly true. It's because it gave kids this sense that they don't need to try. They're going to get rewarded whether they try or not. They don't need discipline. They don't need competition. They don't need to freaking try at all to get things. They're just going to get them handed to them. And it was somewhere in the 80s, and like I said, it was because of the old hippies. So let me even rephrase that. I can trace the current state of society back to the 60s and 70s in the freaking hippie communes. But they're the ones that started the participation trophy thing, and they're the ones that started the not disciplining your kids and telling you that the kids have and when you're a kid you can think for yourself, but you're too naive to understand what's going on around you, so you can very easily get yourself in bad situations. But they would make it like kids can't do anything freaking wrong. But that's just society in general. Most people, even nowadays, understand that your kid will do something wrong. It's just these really strong progressive types that think their kid can't do anything wrong and say, oh, you could be anything you want, blah, blah, blah. They don't tell them that, you can be anything you want in life if you work hard, if you really put your mind to it. I've talked to this about with Zero a lot of times, is that you have to have the discipline and have the will and have the fortitude to go after what you want and try hard, and also you have to make sure that you understand and accept rejection, because you're not going to get it all handed to you. You're going to fail. You're going to fail 200 times before, on average, 200 times before you succeed. And that's the truth. A famous, if you want to be top notch, if you want to be at the top tier of whatever profession or whatever discipline that's why they call it a discipline. Music, that's a discipline. Art, that's a discipline. It's because you have to discipline yourself to become the very best. And you can do average if you want, and that's what most people do. Average, that's why they call it average. Most people. You can do average, and that's a really good thing, to become average. But if you want to be special, if you want to be at the top of tier or something, you have to put every other thing aside. You have to put all other aspects of your life on hold and just completely focus on that one thing. If you want to be a top-notch, like, say, Olympic athlete, do you think they have a life? No. They don't have any life outside of practice and discipline and becoming the very best that they possibly can. That's just the way it is, man. But there's nothing, you can be second to top. You don't have to be the master of your craft and still be real respectable. You can be average and still be real respectable. And it's when you start falling below average that you have a problem. Hey, here we go. I knew there was something else that I needed. It's right here. Alrighty. Anyway, that's my lecture. Oh, Hendrick's back. What's up? Doing great. Just woke up. Have been sleeping through the night. Yeah. Well, you were on when I started, weren't you? I remember you being on already. You fell asleep during the stream. What time is it anyway? Wow, I'm running late. Well, let me finish this up. Good night, everyone. I'm going to bed. Hey, good night, Dale. If I didn't already miss you. Sorry about the lecture. Did I just say the same thing twice? Yeah. Oh, good night, Dale. Have a good night. Sounded right in my head. Yep. All right, let's check this out here. Oh. All right. One of our undercover agents has returned to St. Anthony. We are certain she has turned and now acts as a double agent. Get rid of her. So here's another one of these that actually makes sense. Yeah, they would, if they had a double agent, they would get rid of her. So that one actually makes sense. They didn't have it made sense in a lot of these. Okay, first find the dude. It's over there. This one's going to be a trip because of just this area. I think the first one I ever did was in an area just like this, huh? It's up there. Hell is he?
I think the French may have a stronger army, but I think the Royal Navy...
What's a her? All right. So, first off, somebody right here somewhere. There he is. Oh God, this is gonna hurt. There's another one. Oh, shit.
China! Honey!
Oh, shit. Where am I going?
Clear shot.
Get up! Go!
Clear shot.
Get me! Last one's over here somewhere. There he is.
You're losing us.
Damn, why'd I do that? Why'd I hurt the civilian guy?
Line, surround us.
Never really thought about how participation trophies can discourage hard work until recently, because I just been so normal. It's just been so normal to see in my life. Yeah. Yeah, it discourages things. It's like, I've been saying it for years. I'm surprised you haven't heard me say it before. I know Blue Jays probably heard me say it. I've got a few participation trophies when I was in school. I felt kind of empty because I didn't do anything to get them. I had no reason to celebrate because I didn't do anything. Exactly, you know. The only trophies I have been getting is in the video games. Yeah, see, but you earn those. You earn those in the video games. All these trophies and achievements. Some of them are freaking hard, man, and you earn that, and that makes you feel good. Certain achievements really make you. I remember one of the first games that I ever played that had achievements, I think, was Crash Bandicoot or something, and I tried my ass off to get all the achievements, and I finally got every last one of them, and I was like, whoa! It was like such a good feeling. I was saying, damn, I got 100% of all achievements. But then after that, I always tried to get achievements in games. I haven't got 100% of all achievements too many times, maybe 10 or 15 at the most throughout, the years. Back in the early days, it seemed like it was easier to get achievements, but now they always add achievements in that have something to do with things that I can't do, because like a lot of the games that have multiplayer and single player, I'll just do the single player, but then they'll have all these achievements for the multiplayer, and I don't do the multiplayer, so I can't get all the achievements of a lot of them games. But if they do have achievements, a lot of times if I'm not streaming, when I'm streaming, it's a different story. I don't even look at the achievements as much. But if I am streaming, I don't look at the achievements as much because I'm too busy trying to be entertaining. I don't know. But yeah. You know what? Because you actually have to earn that shit. Yeah. Digital trophies. Hell yeah. It does it. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good because you know what you achieved something. When I was in baseball, I was in Little League when I was a kid. I was always on the worst teams. The absolute worst teams in the league. and we never got any trophies. But you know what? I didn't really care. And I knew we were shitty. But I tried to be better. I tried to learn more. And then by the time I was an adult, I was pretty good at baseball. Actually, by the time I was a teenager, I was pretty good. And I could hold my own. I can hit freaking home runs, I don't know, 5 times out of 10, about half the time. To a point where when I even got older, when I was in my mid-20s, I became a Little League coach for my stepson. And we had a shitty little team too. It was a pee-wee team, so none of them knew how to play baseball. But I got them learning. Some of them actually started learning really good, including my stepson. I got him to learn how to pitch, and he became a pretty good little pitcher, man. And we had 2 or 3 other good pitchers. I had a really good first baseman. in Little League, it's kind of, in Pee Wee's at least, it was kind of unusual for a kid to hit a home run or even hit the ball all the way into the outfield. So you just needed to get a good infield, you know. It was fun though. But I don't think we ever got any trophies. And I think it was right before the participation trophies started happening.
Captain Carter has the
But one of the kids did get, okay, so we had to support the Little League, which was not, it wasn't state ran.
Ready to fire, sir!
It was, you know, privately, or not privately, well, private, but it was a non-profit.
Loose and trim too!
They ran off donations and shit, but one of the ways that they get money is they do a raffle every year. And they give away like a TV or something like that in the raffle. And so all the kids would go around and sell raffle tickets. And at least 2 of the kids in my team sold so many raffle tickets they got a freaking award for that. So that was pretty cool. But most likely they had some big families, so they didn't do a whole lot. Their families just bought them all. They had some pretty big families.
A fore, Captain! Sir, to the fore!
Okay, where am I going now? Oh no, it's freaking, it's almost 12 o'clock. I need to get off of here. Forgot. Well, I didn't get a whole lot done because I was talking a whole lot, but I got... Wow. Is that all I got done? 2 areas? Well, that's just sad. No, I got this one too, huh? Yeah, I got this one. Actually, I think I got... Yeah, I got this one. That's... Yeah, that's the first one. So I got 3 areas. Oh, did I get... I must have got that before, huh? That one's done. All I really need is 3 more. So I'll have this area done by tomorrow night, for sure. If I wasn't talking so much this time, I would have got more of them done. But I'll start here tomorrow, get that one and that one, get all these little scragglers, and then go up and get that last one. And then the whole map will be done, and then it's all about the main quest, getting the main quest done. And it should go really, really quick after that. Since I have everything done except for the main quest, then I'll just pretty much be sticking to the main quest. Should have it done within a week, I bet. If even that. So I'm already 60-something% done, and that's with mostly doing all this side stuff. Now, let me check out chat one more time. I do want to achieve something big in life one day, but I feel like achieving many small things will naturally lead to that feeling. Yeah, but yeah, you got to start small. Don't aim real high at first, but have that as the end goal. But you got to figure out all the goals, all the what do you call it? Well, you got to figure out exactly what it will take to get to that end goal, and then start off at the small goals. Get all the small goals first. You have to learn the different things and techniques that you need first, and then you need to do this, and then you need to do that. Stepping stones. Oh, that's not the word I was looking for. There's a certain word that I'm looking for. But you have to get those achievements first and work your way up. And then you'll get there. As long as you stay on the right track. I played Little League when I was younger. I remember We had such a bad game that at the end we were in the dugout and the coach said we played like a bunch of assholes. It was funny. Yeah. I would have said that my team played like a bunch of little girls, but it was at the point where girls started getting into Little League. That was in the 80s, and that's when, like I said, the yuppies were around, so they got all the girls in Little League, because it's not just a man's sport. But, yeah, there was quite a few girls on the team, so I couldn't say you played like a bunch of little girls, except for you, because you are a girl, and you're a girl. Oh, and you. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Saying that to a 10-year-old, I guess uncalled for. Yeah, that's kind of uncalled for a little. Call him an asshole, but calling him a bunch of little girls would have been funny. If the fact was if there wasn't a bunch of little girls already on the team, I could have said that. Going to make a grilled cheese with provolone. That's not provolone. Provence meat cut for breakfast later. I'm not sure what that is. Provence. It's like lunch meat. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, and we will try to get through this part and get on to the main quest. Anyway, till then, leave a like, share, subscribe, support my channel if you can with PayPal or Patreon. All in the links in the description below. And hope to see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Adios.